Good morning, family. It's Monday, January 18th, 2021. This morning, I just wanted to uh, make you a quick little video and offer you some encouragement today. And then this is really encouragement for myself as well. I'm starting a new job today. It seems like the last year has been the year of change and the year of turmoil and the year of upheaval, whether it's been uh, in upheaval we've seen in the government, out in the culture and society, or even in our own home with my different jobs that I've had. Um, all of that can be a little disconcerting. It can all be a little scary, all the change. And I just wanted to offer you some encouragement for what I read this morning for my daily reading. Um, and it's interesting because I kind of saw the same message in both the book of Exodus and in the book of Luke this morning. Exodus chapter 3, the Hebrews are in bondage in Egypt. And in verse 17 of chapter 3 of Exodus, God says uh, to Moses, he says, "So I said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt to the land of the Canaanite and the Hittite and the Amorite and the Perizzite and the Hivite and the Jebusite." Um, Rather, in the previous verse, he says, "I am indeed concerned about you and what has been done to you in Egypt." And so the point I'm trying to get across to you at this moment is the Hebrews were in bondage, they were enslaved, they were being oppressed, they were not having um, an easy go at it. But God, through Moses, reminded them that he is concerned about them and what's been done to them, and he's going to deliver them. As you know the story in the book of Exodus, God winds up delivering them from that bondage. So my point is that God is concerned about he was concerned about them here, his people, and he's concerned about his people today. Over in Luke chapter 12, I read this morning. Jesus Jesus telling a parable. The land, and he told them a parable saying, "The land of a rich man was very productive. And he began reasoning to himself, saying, What shall I do, since I have no place to store my crops? Then he said, This is what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build larger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, you have many goods laid up for many years to come. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your soul is required of you, and now who will own what you have prepared? So is the man who stores up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God." And he said to his disciples, "For this reason I say to you, do not worry about your life as to what you will eat, nor for your body as to what you will put on. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothing. Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap. They have no storeroom nor barn, and yet God feeds them. How much more valuable you are than the birds. And which of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life's span? If then you cannot do even a very little thing, why do you worry about other matters? Consider the lilies, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. But I tell you, not even Solomon in all his glory clothed himself like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass in the field, which is alive today and tomorrow is thrown into the furnace, how much more will he clothe you, you men of little faith? And do not seek what you will eat and what you will drink, and do not keep worrying, for all these things the nations of the world eagerly seek. But your Father knows that you need these things. But seek his kingdom, and these things will be added to you. Do not be afraid, little flock, for your Father has chosen gladly to give you the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give to charity. Make yourselves money belts which do not wear out, an unfailing treasure in heaven, where no thief comes near, nor moth destroys. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. And so, my point is this morning, I just want to encourage you that your Heavenly Father cares. He knows what you need in whatever situation you're in, whether it's He knows all of your steps as you're trusting in Him, as you're going through life. He is directing your steps. He knows what you need all along the way. He loves you. He provides for us, and so we don't need to worry about tomorrow. We don't need to worry about everyone right now is scrambling to accumulate a bunch of stuff to be prepared for something that might or might not happen. And there is a certain amount of wisdom in being prepared and not being a poor steward of what you've been blessed with. But there's also a sense that in that there can be an excess of worry and an excess of hoarding and storing up, thinking that those things are going to save you. Let's not be those people. Let's not be those people. Let's be good stewards of what God blesses us with. Let's remember that this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Let us be glad in today. And let us love one another and encourage one another and point one another to Jesus, and help us and let us remember that our Heavenly Father loves us and will provide for us and cares for us and delivers us. God bless you. I pray you all have a blessed day today. Love you. Bye-bye.